Alright, what's up, y'all? Back with another video. It's Wednesday, February 25th. Yeah, so we didn't make a video yesterday just because it's not in the schedule, right? We're doing Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, so that's why you guys don't see anything on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But yeah, yesterday we lost, as you guys can see, and then today we lost as well. So I mean, it wasn't the greatest. Monday though, we did win, so we're break even on the week so far on the funded account. So this is the funded account. The combine's a little different of a story. We're still up on the combine, right? But we lost. Same thing we did because we're copy trading both accounts. So yeah, on the combine we're down. On the funded we're break even, so that makes us a little bit down on the week. That's what, 1600. So we're down about $600. That's not too bad on the week. But we're just gonna move on. Hopefully tomorrow's gonna be a little better of a day, and then we're gonna just do a quick review of the trade I took today, and then I also will post it on the Discord as well. And then tomorrow on the Discord we are doing a live stream, so if you guys want to see that, go ahead and join the Discord. I got it in the description, and then in the YouTube, like my YouTube page, whatever it's called. So, but just here on the daily, notice we closed just barely above this fair value gap on the daily time frame. Kind of told me it was going to be bullish today. Going down to the 4 hour, this was earlier in the day. This was not earlier. This was a while ago. We did close this gap in here on the 4 hour, as well as we did close above the new week opening gap as well. And then today, 6 a.m., we did close these gaps on the 4 hour as well. So that was kind of telling me we were bullish, aiming for the buy side up here, up here, up here. So that's what we noticed on the 4 hour. We go down to the 1 hour. Same thing here. Closure above this fair value up in here. We did sweep a lot of buy side liquidity. So that was kind of my confusion on the day. We did take a lot of the buy side liquidity, and I'll show you guys on the 1 minute time frame. But we didn't take the opening day range yet. So that was kind of another, I guess, confirmation telling me maybe we should be careful on the longs today. But as you guys can see, and if you guys traded this morning, we did go up a lot. So, but then again, our closure above those. So inversion of the previous gaps that I showed you right here. And then we have this inversion of this little baby gap on the hourly. And then we did have creations of this 1 hour gap, so we did form this 1 hour fair value gap. I did want price to come down with this candle, come tag us, and then look for continuation up, but that didn't end up happening this morning. Go down to the 15 minute. Kind of the same story in the 15 minute, except we did tap this 15 minute gap in here. Again, I wanted it to come just a little bit lower, maybe consequent encroachment of the 15 minute gap, so we can tag, what's left of the hourly gap. And let me mark that out for you guys as well. So there's that hourly gap. We go down to the 15 minute, and you guys know it's about the same, and we did not end up hitting the hourly gap. So again, kind of another reason why we didn't, and price action was just moving bad after that initial move in the morning. So there was that. We did tap in this 15 minute gap, but again, there was not much. But I did enter, and I'll show you guys in a couple seconds where I entered. 5 minute, kind of the same story, right? Tapping into these 5 minute gaps, not into the hourly yet, and then kind of just slow move up. Going down to the 1 minute. So this is where we can kind of analyze a little more of the stuff. Going down to regular trading hours. So this here is the new day opening gap. So if you guys will go to the bottom right of your screen, it says ETH. You just toggle it, make sure it says RTH, or regular trading hours. And then I just like to mark out the gap like this with the green candles or the green lines. And then this is just basically, in other words, like a fair value gap, for example. So I was looking price to come down, hit the opening day range, but we did not. So we're gonna look for tomorrow to actually come down, maybe hit this range. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Electronic trading hours. Here we just had inversions of these gaps on the 1 minute time frame, so you guys could have entered on that. You guys could have entered on this tap into this fair value gap as well in the 1 minute time frame, so that was another entry for you. Then after that, we kind of just went up. There wasn't really any moves to make to enter on. No fair value gaps other than this little tap in here. And then let me actually note the buy side liquidity so you guys can see those. So there's that first one there that I wanted to hit. Then we have this little one in here that we can hit as well. And again, we did take these in here, so that's not so. That was like, today was a very weird day, so we did take the buy side liquidity. So we still have some higher up here, but we'll have to see how PM session or later tomorrow acts. So here we go, going back down. You guys also could have noted the hourly fair value gap to put TP in, but as you guys did see, we did run up through it quickly. So, but again, entry on this gap in here, you could have took 50 points. So for example, let me show you what that would look like. You enter on there. Again, stop loss is going to be wide on this trade, but if you guys are willing to risk a wide stop loss, you guys can. That is why I did not enter on the trade, because it could always come back down and stop us out. And then let's say 50 points from where we entered at 20 to 11. 50 points, 211, 261. So just right there, you guys would have hit TP. 50 points, 10 contracts, $1,000. Then you could have done it 100 points. That's 2,000. And then the most you guys could have got is about 360. It's about 150 points ish. So that's about $3,000, $2,500 off 10 contracts. So this would have been a really nice trade here. But again, did not enter just because of the wide stop we have here. It's almost, I think it was like 70 points to 11. If we do the fair value gap, that's about let's just say 160. So yeah, that's about 70 point stop. So I don't want to risk that much for this trade. So but going to the trade I took today, we did have a 30-second inversion. Just price action was acting a little weird, and I'll note you guys that in a second. So let's go down to the 30-second time frame. Wow, I can't even do 30 seconds on TradingView. Okay, well, let me log into TradeOvate and then I'll be back. All right, we got that TradeOvate account up. So you guys can see here this trade in here. I did lose 255. I did take 2 trades today. The other one was a little earlier in the day, but we're gonna review this one here. So on the 30-second time frame, as you guys can see, we have this fair value gap in here. I entered on the inversion of the fair value gap. Stop loss was right below the wick of the low. And as you guys can see, we actually did get stopped out before running up higher. And a couple reasons why I entered on that trade was obviously the tap into the higher time frame fair value gaps, as I mentioned earlier, right? This fair value gap in here in the 15-minute time frame, as well as this is the first presented gap of the day at 8:45 a.m. So we were also tapping within the first presented gap of the day. You guys could have put your stop below the fair value gap. If you did, you would have made profit on that trade. I don't know if you would have hit full TP. Yeah, no, you would not have hit full TP, which I would have targeted this high up here. But again, if you guys entered here at 308, you still would not have hit 50 ticks on that trade. So that would have been maybe 30-ish ticks on that trade. So again, that's about $300-ish. And if you did hold, you would have got stopped out here. So overall, just with hindsight, the trade idea was a good idea. Just I guess the market was acting a little weird today, and it was I don't know if you guys have seen ICT's Twitter, but he did post something about being careful today. The market was very it's going to be very bad, and as you guys can see, it kind of was today. But again, why did I take this trade? We had the inversions of the higher time frame fair value gaps. We had the tap into the higher time frames, like the 15-minute. The inversions were on the 4-hour, the 1-hour, and the 15-minute. And then we had obviously tap into the first presented gap, and then we had inversion on the 30-second gap. That's why I entered targeting these highs, and then we did get stopped out because I put it right below the low. And then if I would have held, I probably would have taken TP would have been 358, so that would have been 50 ticks. But I obviously, as you guys can see, I would have got stopped out. Might have moved it to break even, so might have got stopped out at break even. But yeah, other than that, that was the trade. Second trade I took today on NASDAQ. The first trade I took was on the S&P. It was a short. Let's see if I can find it here. Here's that short that you guys know, or that you guys can see. I don't know why my S&P is not working, but yeah, I don't know why, but you guys can see in here, right, the line. I entered here. Stop loss was at 344.5. Got stopped out at 344.5. Went up to 75, and then we dumped down. TP would have been at these lows here. This one specifically, and as you guys can see, we actually did not hit that low either. So might have got stopped out on both trades if I held to full TP, but you know, overall we can't complain on the day. Still have the accounts. We're trading for tomorrow. That's kind of the mindset I have, right? So I kind of just took the loss today. Again, 358 per account. So, you know, at least we have the account still, so it's not too much to, you know, be upset about. And price action was a little odd today, so better thing I could have done today was just not take any trades, but I did, and then you live and you learn, right? So if you guys want to see the trade recap, it's going to be on the Discord. If you guys want to see the live stream tomorrow, you guys can tune in. It's going to be at 9:30 Eastern time. And then yeah, if this video helped you guys out, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and whatever else you guys want to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace.